All right, I left the moldy house. Now, what do I do to actually recover? Well, this is a thing that most people don't understand. Mold itself is not the issue. It's the mycotoxins that are the issue. And the problem is most people develop sensitivities to the mycotoxin itself. So it's not that their body is ultra toxic most of the time. It's that their immune system is traumatized from the exposure and sensitized to the mycotoxin itself. So you have to realize that first, when you're trying to recover from mold illness, it's not just about detoxing the body and killing things and taking antifungals and stuff. That's the old antiquated way of looking at it, okay? The new way is understanding the immune system. The immune system is traumatized from the exposure itself. So it's on the lookout for other things that could affect it. Things in the diet, chemicals in the air, thoughts, stressful events, accelerating your heart rate at all. Anything that gets your body into a stress state can provoke this shock reaction and make the immune system even more shocked and now even more reactive, and then you're setting yourself backwards. And the reality is, when you've been in shock for such a long period of time, the immune system, you have drained your resources. So the first thing you want to do when you're recovering from mold illness is you want to make sure the person is able to tolerate supplements. And if they are, you have to replace the key minerals. The minerals are the most important of all, the key nutrients. Your things like magnesium, zinc, selenium, trace minerals, even your vitamin D, which is not a mineral, but that's another one. Silica, which I do through bamboo extract. All these things are essential to form a solid foundation for your immune system. The magnesium I get from nature's answer. It's called marine-based magnesium. The selenium I get from Triquetra Health. It's derived from garlic. The zinc is derived from guava. That's also from Triquetra Health. The minerals are called sea minerals from Swanson. There's 72 different minerals, ocean-based minerals. The bamboo extract is from Swanson. The vitamin D is from Sports Research. These all are the most important brands. If you don't use these brands, you will not be successful. These synthetic nutrients are a waste of your time. They're not going to restore intracellular levels of that nutrient, all right? So you could raise the nutrient levels maybe in your blood temporarily, but it's not going to get to the cell and actually make the difference because it's synthetic. So I use only plant-based nutrients first. Get the person doing slow, deep breathing, some self-care routines, get them going to sleep on time, get them on the right diet, a diet that emphasizes more fiber, more plants, less animal products, less eggs, dairy, nuts and seeds, gluten, all those things. This is how you set the person up for healing. And most of the time, they don't need to do a whole lot more because their immune system starts to recover, starts to fight off what's there, and you start to get better. Now, if the person still is not better within a few months after leaving exposure, they've restored their key nutrients, they've done their meditations, they've done their breath work, they've done their light exercise, all these things, then yes, there's a time where you need to stimulate the immune system. You want to stimulate natural killer cells. You want to stimulate the immune system to remove things like bacteria, like fungus, things like that. My favorites are colostrum. My favorites are beta-glucan, AHCC, arabinogalactin. All these things are immune stimulants that will help your own immune system get rid of the problem. You don't want to keep trying to kill stuff. That's not going to help you, okay? You're trying to calm down the immune system, and eventually when the immune system calms down, you want to keep using things that calm down the immune system to get rid of the pathogens. You can't traumatize the immune system through this process. If you do, you're going to go backwards. You got to remember, mold illness is an immune condition. It's not a toxic condition. It's not a pathogenic condition. It's an immune condition. That's why one person could get sick from it and the other person doesn't. They could have the same amount of mycotoxins in their body, but guess what? One person gets sick and the other one doesn't. Why? Because one person's sensitive and the other person isn't. It's an immune condition. You have to treat it like an immune condition to get over it. Reach out to me. This is what I do for a living.